Hello, how are you? This is Shiva. Today we are going to learn about the Cobol. The agenda of today class is about Cobol and importance of Cobol and programming structure of the Cobol program. Like what are the division sections? So we will discuss each one by one. Okay, let's start first about the Cobol. What is the about Cobol? Okay. Uh, COBOL stands for a common business oriented language. Okay, COBOL stands for common business oriented language. So the name is represents here a business oriented language. Okay, this is this is used for business data processing. The business data processing. This program is used to business data processing. A COBOL is used for writing the application programs. So business application programs. So this Cobol application, this application like this in defense domain, insurance domain, banking domain, etc. So in these domain areas, we are going to use the Cobol program. And moreover, the Cobol program is a structured language. So this is one structured language. Okay. This is I don't want to explain more details about the introduction. Let's go into the topics. Okay. Next, importance of the COBOL. So what is the importance of the COBOL? Okay. It is English-like language which is user-friendly. Okay. While reading the program code itself, we can easily understand. This is like can call it as an English-like language. Okay. All the instructions can be coded in a simple English words. Okay. Is also used as a self-documenting language. Also it can handle huge data processing as we have using in a domain like defense, insurance, and banking. It have a huge data. So if you take the banking, we have a number of transactions. Okay, it have the huge data. So while using this Cobol, we can handle easily the type of huge data processing. Okay, this is overall about Cobol. And coming to the program structure. Okay, so how the Cobol program it is having. Okay, so this program is having uh, first is the divisions. So this program structure is having first divisions, next sections, and paragraphs, sentences, statements, and characters. This is the program structures. So let us discuss about what are the divisions, what is the division, and what are the different divisions we have under each division. What is the section? What are the different sections and what is the paragraph, sentences, statements, characters? Okay, let us discuss one by one. Okay, first see the divisions. Okay, every COBOL program will start with a division. Okay, let us see how many divisions we have. Okay, so divisions we have are like identification division. This is the first division of the COBOL program, and second one is the environment division. The third one is the data division, and fourth one is the procedure division. These four are main divisions in our Cobol program. So you just remember with like I, E, D, P. Okay. So this is the sequence we need to. If you remember this I, E, D, P, you can easily write to while writing the Cobol program. So I stands identification division, E stands environment division, D stands data division, P stands procedure division. Okay. So we'll see what is this identification division first. Okay. So now we are in the programs and division section. We are under divisions. So we are discussing about the divisions. The first is the identification division. Okay. The identification division in a global program represents to identify what type of program it is, who is the author, and when it is written and when it is compiled, all these details we can just for a document identification details will be present in this identification division. Okay, see, let us see in identification division. So these are the lines we have in identification division. So program ID, it represents the what is the program name of the Cobol program that we are going to write, that we can write here, and this is 8-character length. And author, who is the author, and installation details and date compiled. There is a date written should be here. Okay, and all these entries will be written here. Here, these are all optional. Okay, having the program ID is the mandatory. Okay, under identification division, writing the program ID is the mandatory because this represents the compiler represents this is the program name that going to use. Okay, this is about the identification division. Next is the environment division. Okay, so what is there in environment division? It represents about the what type of uh, uh, files or configuration section. Okay, okay, let us see environment division. Under environment division, we have different another sections. It's further divided into a section. We already seen here the program structure is the first division. Under this division, we have sections, paragraphs, sentences. Okay. Now identification division, we don't have any section here. And coming to the environment division, it is further divided into two sections. That is the configuration section and input output section. Okay. Okay. This is environment division. Under this, we have configuration section. This is the optional one. Whenever we can require, we can write or else can leave it. We need not to write anything. Next is the input output section. This is a very important one. This is also optional when we use to this section is when we are using a files and program. Okay. When we come into the files, a concept that I can tell you, just remember that this when we are processing the file processing, we are writing the program to process the files. That time we use go for input output section. There we declare all our files. Okay. So how and all will declare and all once we come into the concept, we'll let you know. Okay. So this is just note that in under environment division we have configuration section. Another section is the input output section, and this is having all file details. Okay, file entries that we are going to use in the program. Okay, and next is the data division. This is very important division in a Cobol program where this is where we are using all data that we are going to use all will declare in this data division. What are the sections we have in a data division is the file section. As I told, this is the environment division. Like here, we will declare the files. Here, what is the record layout of the file? So those file layout will be going to declare in file section. Okay. And for another section is working storage section. This is a very important section where all our temporary variables we are going to use in the Cobol program that we are going to declare in a working storage section. Okay. And next is the linkage section. So linkage section, linkage. Okay. This is where like if you want to write pass the data from one program to another program, or we want to retrieve the data from outside of the Cobol program like GCL farm and CSIN card and etc. etc. Okay. And that where we are going to use linkage section. Okay. Once we come to one example, we come to know how we can use this linkage section. This namesake you just now remember only this is a linkage section. Under data division, we have file section, a working storage section, and linkage section. Okay, this file section is used to declare the file, define the files, and the working storage section. This is where we define all working storage section variable, like the temporary variables that we are going to use in a program. And another one is the linkage section. Okay, next division is the procedure division. Okay, this is also main division in a Cobol program. Under this division only, we are going to write all our program logic. Okay, how we can write a Cobol logic here is under paragraphs. Okay, as I discussed here, divisions is over sections. Then in procedure division, we are going to use paragraphs. Okay, under this paragraph, we have sentences and statements and characters. Okay, this is overall a basic idea about the how the Cobol program and what are the divisions and what is the Cobol program structure, divisions and section, and why we use these divisions and sections. Now we got some basic idea, right? Okay, okay. So next we'll discuss about the how to write the Cobol program and what are the rules that we need to follow while writing the Cobol program. Like we learn about Cobol coding sheet. Okay, this is a very important one. We must follow these rules while writing the Cobol program. Okay.